Hi Sagittarius, this is going to be your love reading for June of 2018. How are you guys doing? I hope you're doing good. It's a little bit gloomy outside, so I hope you don't mind. I'm a little bit comfy wearing this big gray hoodie. It was John's sweater and we're in Gemini season, so I thought it was appropriate. If you've been following me for a while or saw my heart to heart video, then you know who that is. And I'm lighting my candle right now. I just feel good energy and warm and comfy. Woke up extra early just to finish up the fire sign readings. Then I have to go to work. How are you guys doing? I've been saying this for all the signs. Maybe not so much the fire signs, because I feel you guys naturally are, you know, very expressive and out there. But for those who aren't, I feel like Gemini season is going to help us all as a collective be more expressive, creative, communicative, be confident in ourselves. Not that you aren't already, but more so like I feel like you'll feel more like putting yourself out there and be more blunt and bold and stand for what you believe in. Be maybe extra charming. All those characteristics that a lot of Geminis have, like the good qualities. And what else? Yeah, I don't know. I've just been feeling mostly for all the signs really good vibes, good readings for the most part for most of the signs. So let's see. Hopefully we'll get some good news for you guys too. It's a love reading. Let's get energy for my Sagittarius. So same thing. I always do, pulling a few cards one side, a few cards on the other side, and you'll pick and choose which side is you. The other person is who you're dealing with, or who the future person you will be dealing with. And this is general, so it won't resonate with every single person. So if it doesn't fit your situation, don't force it. And it could be that you can take a little bit from both sides. So let's just go with the flow. What is going on here? Let's see. So let's start off with this side, because this could be you. We have the Page of Pentacles, following the Four of Cups in reverse, then the Nine of Wands. So feeling this is your energy. We have someone here who has extended their arm to someone, offered them something with good, loving intentions, hoping that it would bring them happiness, because it definitely brought them happiness. And I think they did it sincerely with a good heart. But the other person maybe didn't accept, or they didn't really see what the offer was or what it really meant. And I think it left this person, whoever offered, feeling kind of like, what? Like, I was doing such a, like, why would you reject me? Or like, why would you say no to this? And then now this person is feeling very guarded, like just not wanting to open up, and they feel like they have to defend themselves maybe, or just kind of like be on the lookout, be like, well, why did this happen? Like, is there someone else? Like I have all this and you just reject me, like why? If not, this could be a earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, water sign maybe, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or another fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Could be almost any sign, but don't focus too much on the signs. But I feel like this person feels like, you're like, what the heck? Like, they kind of are upset and not like hate you. They're not like angry, but they're just kind of upset that like you would maybe turn them down in a way. Let's see. On this side we have the Ten of Cups, and then the Nine of Swords, and then the Devil card, which usually represents Capricorn. So like I said, I think one person here offered something to someone, like a new happy ending, like a relationship, like, hey, like I want to push things forward, or like I want to see you, or like let's get married, let's get engaged, let's move in together. They wanted this happy ending with someone, this happily ever after. They saw their future in this person's eyes. They wanted them in their life. They wanted them to be their life partner. But I don't know, this person has been dealing with a lot. This could be the other person, this could be you. And it's been leaving them having sleepless nights, and their mind and their thoughts are not right. Maybe they're just like unstable, maybe they have depression, maybe they have anxiety issues, or something that causes them not to be able to sleep well or rest or like ease their mind. Maybe they also get a lot of migraines or headaches. Someone who's just like in their head, like they can't think straight. Like you see how dark the picture is? It's black. And all the swords are pointing one way. Like maybe they have all these thoughts come all at once, and they just like, they don't know how to stop it. And it's preventing them from having this 10 of Cups. So this other person that you may be dealing with, I don't think it's like they don't want to have that love with you. It's just that they can't deal with it right now. Like they have issues within themselves that they have to face first. This is not so much I'm feeling like any third party or like cheating or anything like that. It's like they have issues or addictions. This could be addictions. Maybe they, you know, overindulge in drinks. Maybe they're alcoholic. Maybe they do a lot of drugs, or whatever it is, gamble, any kind of addictions they may have. It can be anything. And you see this card is also very all black, and it's hurting and affecting their love life. And I think they know this, and they know it, and they still are doing it, or they're still going through it, which is like, if it's like voluntarily or involuntarily. This could be something that they can't control, or could also be something that they know is bad for them, but they keep doing. So it can go either way. You know the person better, so you would know, okay, yeah, I know they are doing this to themselves, or like, oh, they need help, but they aren't seeking help. Maybe some of them have some kind of like mental illness. So this can be, I think this could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, maybe a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but I'm not really feeling water too much, or a Capricorn. So Capricorn, air, earth, fire sign, another fire sign. Let's see, let's pull, oh, a clarifier for this other side. On this side, to clarify, the person who offered and maybe felt rejected or something, we have the Emperor. So definitely this usually represents Aries, but it could be any fire energy or just the energy you're taking on, or the other person. They're kind of like, okay, whatever, I'm just gonna sit back on my throne and do my thing. I'm not gonna be affected by this. I am a king, I'm a queen. I don't need to deal with this. Like, if you're not gonna accept my offer, someone else will. And I feel like this person's just like, hey, whatever, then bye. Like, they don't want to deal with it because they know that they deserve so much better and that they will find better. And this is someone who is very passionate, has a good heart. They wear their heart on their sleeve. They may not know how to express their emotions very well, but I think this is someone you can trust. They're loyal, they are dependent, and they're willing to do anything for you and protect you. But if you're not gonna accept that, then they know that they will find someone who will, and they deserve better. And then to clarify here, the devil and the person who maybe is dealing with some kind of addictions or has some issues. We have also the Eight of Pentacles, so working, building. They need to work on themselves. That is what they needed to do. They need to work on grounding, working from the ground and up. They need to ground themselves and get out of their heads and their mind, and maybe seek help if they need help. And yeah, it's preventing them, it's hurting their love life, because I think they do have love around them. Like, they do have people who want to love them and be with them, but their issues are not allowing this, and it's pushing people away, and maybe they're missing opportunities that would have been able to give them a lot of happiness. So hopefully they figure their stuff out. And for you, or whoever this is, the Emperor, good for you for standing your ground and knowing that you deserve better. You don't want to stick around for someone if they have too many issues. Like, even if you know it's not their fault, you have to be selfish and think about you, and do what's best for you. And if they're not ready, they're not ready, but you're not going to be sitting around waiting for someone. I don't recommend that. I'm going to pull, these are the Oracle of the Mermaids cards. I just got these at the spiritual store. I thought they were really beautiful. I think you guys will like them. So the cards that I got for you were number 31 and 32. Coral's wisdom, colony, delicacy, fragility, works that are created over great periods of time. Beautiful image. And then 32, concomancy, seashell divination, wisdom of the shells. So these numbers could mean something to you, 31 and 32. They came out together, so I'll read for you what it says in here, because I'm still getting used to these cards and I want to make the most of them. So let's just quickly see what it says for Coral's wisdom. So bear with me. I'll hold it up while I read so you can look at it. So, oh, how we love these tiny beings who gather and create Poseidon's castles and caves of wisdom. Their intricate underwater towers of red, gold, and softest pinks have taken over thousands of your human years to create, and yet you destroy them, and yet they offer you so much. Their healing powers are so strong, and they can help all of us, including we mermaids of the present time, connect back to Atlantis, back to Lemuria. They are an ancient living storehouse of memories and wisdoms and collective consciousness of life itself on this planet. Why else would Buddha make coral one of the 7 sacred treasures? For he found it restored his tranquility and serenity even under the most challenging of circumstances. Why else would Poseidon request a coral to create castles for the merfolk to dwell within and learn from a living building, a wisdom temple that was truly alive? In your Greek mythology, it is said that the coral was formed from blood falling from Medusa's severed head, and this is reflected in the Greek name for red coral, Georgia. So it holds her blood, the energy of the most ancient ones, even after they have seemed to pass. Your sailors learned from us that preserving the coral could ease the stormy seas, and then we shared that the coral's protective powers could help safeguard the children and create a fertile world. But you misunderstood. You took the coral they gift to you so often as they wash up on the shore, but you begin to take it, and then you polluted the waters, and now her life is threatened. Please, although you hunger for her beauty, do not purchase harvested coral. The ocean needs her libraries, her temples, her castles of wisdom. Please do know where your coral is coming from. The very best piece of all is a small piece washed up on the shore for you. It will carry such strong energy and is even more precious because the sea offered her to you. It is said by some of the mermaids shared some precious corals with seamen they loved to protect and bless them against sea storms and drowning. However, today it is no longer we mermaids choosing. Human farmers have depleted the red coral of the Mediterranean to dangerously low levels. You know what? I'm going to just read the point of this. Okay. So, coral as a magical talisman to enhance beauty and to ensure protection has long been used. Tune into the coral and see which color comes to you to know what messages these precious tiny creatures are communicating to you. Each coral family has particular qualities, and each region has an energetic signature that is unique. To tune into your coral, read the list below and then simply hold your coral in your receiving hand. Red coral. prevents bleeding, is wonderful for the menstrual cycle for women who are going into their crone years, menopausal. Red coral as also heals wounds and makes people strong. Blue coral. Blue can prevent illness and disease developing, restores balance to the body, soul, emotions, and spirit. The golden coral. This beautiful rare coral brings abundance and great good fortune. Black coral. Banishes negative energies from your body, your bones in particular. Black coral can assist in banishing disease and in aiding people with osteoporosis. Angel skin coral. This beautiful soft pink coral can be worked with to prevent and to ease skin conditions such as psoriasis, eczema, and sensitive skin and eyes. It also helps with sinus issues, acne, and increases and stabilizes liver function. White coral. Pure rebirth, a time for transformation. Allow yourself to change and develop once again. Love that is unconditional and kind. White coral can also be used to program and store energies. Pretty. With this card here, because of like its intricate details, I'm feeling like this is like the mind of this other person who's going through a lot. All these little like details here. It's just so many issues that this person is going through that they need to work through. Okay, now 32. Okay, so for this card, let me read. It says, just as crystals hold energies and messages for us, so too do these beautiful living homes and structures of the sea creatures. Each creature resonates with a particular energy, and by connecting with their shell, holding it, feeling its qualities, and understanding its connections, we can begin to heal a part of ourselves. And while we are all perfect and unique expressions of the god and goddesses of nature herself, we are also beautiful works in progress. Messages and healing from the natural world are empowering and freely available to us all. Take a walk by the shoreline and do a cleanup of any plastic or human debris you find. And once this offering is made, take another walk, this time with the intent to receive a message from the sea mother and the mermaids via a shell. Hold it and see what it has to say to you, and you may wish to return it to the shore. Thanks for its energy, blessing, and messages instead of claiming it. You do not need to possess everything. That's a beautiful message as well. And I feel more so here, it's like this person could have also, I mean, yeah, this person's going through stuff and they have maybe some mental issues, whatever it is, addictions they're going through. And this person who offered to them and now is really defensive, the Emperor energy, he or she, I'm just going to say he because it's easier for me to explain it that way, but just switch it. He really cared about her, and I think he wanted to help her, and like he wanted to like just, he had good intentions, but it's more so like maybe the fact that he couldn't control the situation, control her, really made him uneasy. And I think the letting go part is hard for him, even though he already physically let go. But now he needs to like energetically let go and realize that not everyone, you can't save everyone. Sometimes their lesson is that they need to learn to save themselves. And no one else can do that but them. And you have to let them go through that. That takes more love to do that, to let someone go. Even if you like adore them and you really wanted to help them and you see through everything, you have to love them enough to let them go and let them figure that out. And if it's meant to be, they will come back. Maybe when they've healed and gotten better, you guys can come back together and, you know, start fresh. But if you love something, you have to let it go, and if it comes back, then you know it was meant for you. Not always, but, you know, use your intuition. You guys know better. And let's see. I'm going to pull a Romance Angels card. Let's see what it says for you guys. I guess I feel like that's going to be the title. That's what I'm feeling here. Like if you love something, let it go, and if it comes back, you know it was meant for you. That's like what I'm feeling here with this story. Whatever because whatever happened, it's like, even if you guys end up parting ways or already parted ways, there's no animosity or love lost. There's still love there. So it's almost like, you know, when relationships don't really have an ending, it kind of just like fades off or like ends for whatever other reason. There's always a chance these two people can come back together, because love was never the issue. It was like other things. So if they end up working on themselves and getting better, overcoming any addictions, and you still have feelings for them, you're still single, you never know. Maybe later down the road, you guys can make it work. So we got separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So don't see this as a bad thing, but it's definitely what I was already saying. Like, if you guys haven't already parted ways, I think you probably, if you haven't really like broken up or parted ways, I think you guys will be taking some time apart. Maybe if it's not like totally a breakup, you know, just having some time to yourselves to think about things. This doesn't always have to be bad. Like, you guys can still come back together. But just know that there are some imbalances here and addictions, and one person needs to work on their well-being. I think their health maybe is not doing well, or their mental health. It could be anything. So, and then the other person's a little bit frustrated because it's like they want them to be okay because like they care about them so much, but you can't like really force someone to like get better when they're in the hospital, like not feeling well, you know what I mean? So like I said, if it's meant to be, I mean, what was I gonna say? What was I saying earlier? Yeah, so if you love someone, let them go. If it's meant to be, it will come back, and the angels will divinely guide you guys. If you love someone, something, let it go. If it comes back, then you know that it was meant for you. And you have to let someone help themselves. You can't always help everyone, so. Alright, Sagittarius, this was your love reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you got something out of it. And let me know in the comments if this resonated with you, or if, you know, kind of rang a bell for you, what your thoughts are. And I will see you guys next month. Take care. I love you all so much. Alright, bye.